What's going on, guys? We're back again with the Irish GOAT. I don't care what anybody says. We got Conor McGregor on training, cutting weight, UFC return, and his new forged Irish stout. It's basically like Guinness, but a lot better apparently. Now, I don't like Guinness, so I've never tried stout before, but I do want to try McGregor stuff because to me, he's like the pinnacle of, you know, rags to riches story. He's like one of the greatest Irish celebrities of all time. I think him and Michael Collins, the two most famous Irish people, just in my personal opinion, guys. And yeah, you know, anything he puts out is going to have a good lot of money behind it, a good reputation behind it, because he has a lot of status, okay? It's going to have a lot more than just the generic shit, okay? It's going to be a lot more than that. So this one should be fire, guys. Haven't heard from him in a while. He just put this out yesterday, so first interview in a very long time. Let's get it, guys. Oh, make sure to leave me a comment. I reply back to everybody. Hopefully McGregor sees this and replies back to me, but we highly doubt that. So tag McGregor, guys, and we'll get him on County Gains train, baby. We'll get him back on some of that HGH that he was taking, or whatever he was taking. Let's get it, guys.
There you go, there you go, yes, there you go. Right to the top, boom.
Conor, how are you?
How are you, Charlotte, alright?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Before we get into it, we have to try something.
Yeah, you can try if you want now, if you want to drink. So they're putting these, this is my willpower coming in. I'm growing my willpower here. They're putting the pint of Ford Stout, they're putting the whiskey, they're putting the lager. But I've trained this morning, I'm going to train later, and I'm going to aim for 3 training sessions today. But if you want to have one, no problem.
Training 3 times today is, I mean, this is the kind of guy we're dealing with here, guys. This dude is badass, man. 3 training sessions. I train once a day, sometimes twice a day, 3 times a day, guys. It's crazy.
I like the stout.
Oh, yeah,
lovely. Get that in to have a good, nice good time. Look at it first. It's a glorious pint of stout. It's doing amazing numbers here. It's, you know, everyone's loving it, and people are coming back for more. And it's, you know, this is mega. This is huge. So I'm very proud of it. Very happy with it.
And here, before I try it, what is the Irish crack where you have to get it down to there?
Down to the label. Down to the label.
Is that what it is?
That's it. Yeah, just give it here. Yeah, boom. Do your thing. You got this.
Rate me on this.
McGregor's not happy about that, because that's like a Guinness thing, right? To get it down to the G, to like chop the G or cut the G or whatever. Yeah, half the G, whatever. I don't even drink Guinness. Like, I've never drank Guinness in my whole life, so. But yeah, to get it down to the G, guys, that's like the thing, right? But I don't know, for the forged, it's maybe to get down to the F or something. So
that's it. Of course I will. Of course I will. Go on, girl. There you go. There you go. Yes, there you go.
Hold on.
Right to the top. Boom. That's a 12 out of 10. That's a proper 12 out of 10. Nice job, Charlie. Love it. You like it? What do you think? That's a smooth stout.
Yeah,
smooth. It's a lovely, gorgeous stout.
Yeah, it goes down well.
Yeah, people are traveling all over the world for this. It's only sold here right now.
Not to be kissing McGregor's ass, guys. I haven't tried his stout before, but I've tried the proper 12 whiskey. Ooh, that's the best whiskey I've ever had in my life, guys. Like, you know, people love Jameson and Ireland. I don't know why, like shite, like, but if you have proper 12. It tastes like a vanilla taste, so you can drink a lot of it. You know, not that that's good, because I don't advocate drinking. I actually don't drink whatsoever. But when I was drinking it, I was drinking a lot of it just for the taste, you know. It tasted phenomenal. Like, I want my drink to actually taste good. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it doesn't taste good, why am I even drinking this shit, like? So, yeah, it doesn't taste that great. But I will say this, guys. The whiskey is unbelievable. Like I said, I don't know about the stout or anything else, but his whiskey is... Oh, bro. It's 10 out of 10 for sure, because he should do like a sponsorship, dude. He should do a sponsorship type of thing. That'd be class.
It's only sold here right now, and it's already, you know, it's already a mega brand and a mega, you know.
And it's coming to the UK?
Coming to the UK, coming to Asda. We have a major deal set up with Asda. You know, major things are happening. It's going to be all over the UK, Ireland, of course, mainland Europe, and of course the United States, Canada also. We've got some big things planned imminently, very soon.
There's a lot of talk about retirement with Katie, and every great athlete that's slightly older, everyone loves to talk about retirement. And I spoke to Katie the other day, and I was saying to her that, you know, being around athletes, when you're training 24/7, it becomes your identity, that is you as a person, that a lot of people feel anxious about walking away from a sport because they lose a sense of self. As somebody who has retired and come back to the game and retired, how do you feel about that? Is that something you...
You know, my retirements were political, right? There was political shadiness going on in the background that I was like, good luck to you guys. I'm out, you know, I'm out of here. But Katie, it's tough to walk away for sure. how can I speak on this when I don't know how? I'm never going to walk away. I'm simply going to recalibrate my competition, and I believe Katie would probably likely be the same. She's a real fighter. You know, if you talk about like jiu-jitsu tournaments or martial arts tournaments, there's a youth division, there's a junior division, a senior division, what's a master's division. You know, you recalibrate your competition. If I'm on a walking stick, I'm going to be finding out who's the second best with a walking stick out there, and me and him are going to fight in the walking stick championships. Do you get me? Recalibrate your competition.
That's legendary. So yeah, like obviously, guys, like I don't think he's probably going to compete in the UFC anymore. And maybe he will, but I think he will actually. But it'll probably be like a different type of competition. Do you know what I mean? It won't be like the same sort of thing that he was doing. I don't think so anyway.
So that's my mindset, and I'd assume Katie will be the same. And as long as she fights, she'll fill a crowd for sure.
And you obviously are flying in the business world with, you've got your Proper 12, you've got Forge, you've got Tidal, you've got all of these things going on. You're a busy man, and you fit in a Netflix docuseries. Guilty as charged. I've binge watched the whole thing already. It was brilliant. I loved it, and I feel like it really showed a different side of you. Like we got to see you as a family man and how important that was to you and your relationship with
family are out there now. 99% of my time I spend with my family. But you know, you're right, there is a lot on. You know, I've got so many businesses, I've got all of it. I actually was looking at the documentary, like thinking of what's not in there. You know, there was nothing business related, or so much that wasn't in there that I was like, I would almost say to myself, wow, there is actually kind of a lot. Well, I'm happy with that. For me as a person, I like to be kept busy. It keeps me in check. It keeps me honest. It keeps me in line. If I was not busy with everything at my disposal, that could potentially be dangerous, you know?
Oh, he even knows himself, because I don't know, like, he seems a bit kind of twitchy here. Maybe he's just off caffeine, you know. He's an energetic guy too, guys. There's no doubt about it. He has a lot of energy. He's working out 24/7, but you know, I know myself, guys, like he seems a bit kind of twitchy. But he was saying that obviously, you know, if you have too much funds, like too much money, and you're bored, you know, that can lead it down a dark path, right?
It keeps me in check. It keeps me honest. It keeps me in line. If I was not busy with everything at my disposal, that could potentially be dangerous, you know. That could be catastrophic. I could run into a wall. So, you know what I mean? So I like to be kept busy. I must keep my wits about me. I must stay sharp, and you know, that's it. My mother always says, box clever, and that's it. I'm boxing clever, and we keep going. Onwards we go.
And one of the things in the documentary that really amazed me was, we obviously hear about the cutting that you have to do to make weight, and we all know how dramatic and drastic that is. But you really get a sense of it, because there was times where you were in the sauna and you practically have to be carried out.
Yeah, every time. Yeah, it's an interesting part of the business, is weight cutting, and I'm happy to put it on the forefront, let the general public see it at a closer, you know, give them a bird's eye view of it and what it entails. It's different in the boxing world. You know, it's part and parcel of the game. It is what it is. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be honest. You know. But,
and again, we also saw, you know, coming back from injury and the mental and physical work that has to go into that. We saw your hand, we saw the dislocation of your toe, we saw...
Yeah, the synopsis of it is me in a surgery bed almost. That's what I was like. I was almost like, does that have to really be in there? Can we not just take that out and put something in? But I actually had no creative say in it. This is my fourth one of these. I've done an hour series that was on the national broadcaster RTE. I've done a 6-part series which was also on the national broadcaster. Then I've done a whole movie. And now this one, but the other ones I was a part of. This one I was, you know, Netflix took the reins. They done a tremendous job. I would have done better. I would have added my magic, but you know.
What was the reason for just handing over the reins then this time?
I was led otherwise, to be honest. Wasn't. We could talk about that another day, you know. But it is what it is. I'm happy with the product, and you know, and like I said, that's only a 3-year span of the thing. And there's so much not in it. So I'm just happy it's done, it's completed. I fulfilled my obligation with Netflix. And we rose 10%, Netflix rose 10% on the stock price market since its release. It's #1 across multiple countries. McGregor forever. I'm happy and honoured, and I'm proud that we've done it and completed it. And I'm on my way, and I'm doing my thing now, and I'm preparing for my comeback bout. And that's it.
I love that, man. I love McGregor, big hero of mine. You know, it kind of not makes me sad, but I feel like McGregor is a little bit almost like he doesn't seem like his entire self here. Not saying maybe he's tired. You know, people, all the haters will say he's slurring his words and stuff. I don't think so at all. I think that maybe he's tired, or else he's tired after the training session, or else he's off caffeine a little bit. But I think a lot of people will be saying stuff about him after this interview. Let's see what people are saying. No matter how frustrated we get with him, he never fails to be entertaining. Yeah, he's definitely the most entertaining guy ever. I think one of the reasons why his Netflix, he didn't have much say in the Netflix thing, is because Netflix films it for you. I know, like, the behind the scenes of Netflix, they film all your stuff for you, and then they edit it for you as well. So, but you're not allowed any process. They just give you like $100 million. They probably gave him $100 million for the series, and then they said, okay, but after this $100 million, we edit everything for you. So, I mean, it is what it is, guys. I would just take the money anyway. Like, it's cool, So, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I love you all. McGregor's the GOAT. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.